Hello, and welcome to the We Recommend podcast, a movie podcast where every week we recommend a movie for you to watch and then come back here and listen to us discuss. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Jason.
It's Halloween. Everyone deserves a good scare. This week, we're doing a commentary track on Halloween.
It's new.
Woo!
I've never seen it.
So, today we're doing a special edition. It's Halloween. You're getting an extra episode. We're just going to be watching Halloween and talking through it. You can watch along or you can just listen to us. Either way, I don't really know how this is going to go because it's our first time doing it. So we are starting on all zeros on the time bar. And we are going to be starting in Halloween 3, Halloween 2, Halloween 1, play. Yeah. Okay. It took a second. Now we are officially playing. Sorry if you're going to be off a second. So you've never seen this before?
No, never seen it.
You can think. Do you know how all Halloween movies start? It starts
with this music?
Mustafa Akkad.
No, I don't.
Present. You don't know about the pumpkin that shows up?
No.
It is such a goofy pumpkin. I love this guy.
Sir, that is a jack-o'-lantern.
He's one of my top guys. Like it goes like RoboCop, Terminator, Donatello from Ninja Turtles, and then Pumpkin Guy from Halloween. He's
Is
great.
it the same carving every time? Like
no, it's different, and like it's always great. I love anytime there's a new Halloween. I'm like, ooh, I wonder what the pumpkin's gonna look like.
Ooh.
My favorite
just has Top Gun carved into it.
You should look at the Halloween Kills one. So, did you watch you haven't seen any like at all? Like you do?
I think I've seen
when they remade it like in 2018, and then the next one was Halloween Kills.
Oh.
And let's say there's a lot of fire at the end of Halloween, the 2018 version. Okay. So in Halloween Kills, the pumpkin's slowly catching on fire. Yeah. It looks really cool.
That's cool.
Funny thing is, Natalie is trying to burn a pumpkin because all ours started rotting. We really need to carve another pumpkin for Halloween. I don't want Sam to get us.
You can just feed them to deer.
Well, we do throw some of them out across the back fence. I hope they don't listen. I don't think they know we do that. But yeah, and deer come up to us. But she was like, I want to see what happens like if we try to burn it. And she did it, and it takes forever to burn. She's like, I gave up after like 30 minutes. It wasn't. We're just gonna have to attempt to go out there.
No, they're good for deer. The seeds are supposed to be natural dewormers.
Really, I did not know that. Mm-hmm. There's some deer facts.
Some deer facts.
What if it turns out like this episode of the podcast is the best episode we've ever done, and it's like way better than our normal episodes, and then we're just like, I guess we're doing commentary tracks from now on.
So I saw a quote from John Carpenter today.
Yeah,
just said that all he wants to do is play video games and like watch movies and like hang out.
Yeah, like play music and stuff like that. So apparently he loves like the NBA 2K series, and he just plays NBA 2K and like Call of Duty all the time.
That's great.
Here we go. Woo, we start and we at the house. He's walking up to it. This is one of the first uses of Steadicam. If I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
That's just essentially whenever you walk with the Steadicam, where it's not like vibrating and shaking like crazy. This is one of the first uses because it's like one long shot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, my parents won't be home until 10. Are you sure? Are you sure? I gotta make sure not to be too annoying.
Is it gonna be teenagers boning?
Bro.
Yeah,
it's a Halloween movie. Who was it? Is Tyler and Devin? They're kind of poking fun at you because like, in the what was it? Trick or Treat episode, you said something like, you know what would make this scene better? If they're naked and teenagers. They're like, what did he just say?
What?
But the thing is, I was like, what are you talking about? Every horror movie has like naked teenagers in it. That's like their whole thing. This is one of them. I'm assuming she's supposed to be in high school.
18 and older only.
Yes, 18 and older only. Can't say anything. Oh yeah. Also, we have to make sure we don't say anything too crazy because I can't cut anything out because it's a commentary track. So
okay, my daughter listened to one of our episodes, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Which one she listened?
I don't know.
Oh,
she said she listened to one of them.
You should tell her to keep listening. We need the views.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Everybody that's watching, please tell everybody to listen. Please, we love you and we want you to keep listening. Classic. Get that knife.
No.
Man, knives, they just look cool, don't they? It's like the knives they use in these movies, it's always just like a really rad, huge knife. It's like, does everybody have huge knives like that?
Yeah, you're supposed to. I think.
Well, our knives aren't that big. Like, we
Chopping
just got
shit.
like skinnier knives. We only have like 2 good ones too. I don't know what it is with knives. If Michael came into our house, he'd be like, God dang it, where's the good one?
Yeah. No, he get the real hit to sharpen it a lot.
Man, you know what I love about watching older movies? It's like the decor of houses.
This is like 90s.
Well, this is 78.
70. Oh,
yeah.
good
I think
Lord.
it's 78. It might be a little. Yeah, 78.
That guy's like, I just busted a nut.
Yeah, I mean, this guy lasted 5 seconds. I mean, because
Hey.
he literally, the kid just walked in the house.
When
And
it's good, it's good.
He walks up there and she's just going to be brushing her hair. It's like, dude, like, y'all didn't cuddle or anything.
And then
It's like, I mean, sometimes you don't, you can't last that long. And it just happens sometimes. But, like, come on. Like, that was record time. I don't even think he got his pants off.
He just felt a kid walk into the house. He's like, this is over.
I feel like I'm going to die. Time to spook. Hell yeah. So originally for this movie, they had 2 options for the masks, right? So one was going to be a creepy clown mask that they bought randomly just at a store, and they're going to put red hair around it. And he said it looked pretty like scary. Like if you were to see it, you'd be scared.
Okay.
And then the next one, but they ended up buying one for like $1.98, and it was Captain Kirk from Star Trek, which essentially is, what's his name?
Yeah.
The guy that plays Captain Kirk. Oh my God. Hey, at least I got my computer and I don't have to look at notes. I can see it.
What's happening?
She getting stabbed, bro.
Oh, it doesn't. He's gonna look at the knife as it's going down.
Well, yeah, because it's cool. Man, so you haven't seen it. You didn't know.
No.
So the sounds of the knife going into her was them stabbing a watermelon.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
William
pumpkin.
Shatner. Yeah. So the Michael Myers mask that we know and love is a William Shatner mask that they just they ripped off the sideburns and the eyebrows and cut the eyes bigger and just
cool.
spray painted the hair. And it never has looked as good as it does in this first film. As we go through the Halloweens on every Halloween, the masks get awful.
Oh, no.
I think it's the 4th one or the 5th one, and it just looks terrible, man. The mask is awful because they lost the first mask and they've never been able to recreate it. Yeah. It's like, how do you lose that mask?
What happened? What happened here? He just walks out and there's adults.
He walks out. Well, his parents came home and he's what? Because he doesn't know. Because he's a kid. He's crazy. He's evil. Okay. Evil's inside him, as Donald Pleasance would say.
Like, dude, have you been stabbing people? Is that his sister that he just killed?
Yeah, that was his sister. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
So later in the films, they make it kind of canon that he's constantly going after people he's related to. But in this one, there is no mention of he's going after Laurie Strode because Laurie Strode's his sister.
Okay.
But later in the films, they put together that it's his sister.
And you gotta run out of relatives,
Right, man. That's one of the cool things about the new Halloween 2018 was like there's just points where he's just like walking through like this city, just like going into houses, stabbing people. It's like, killed you to get the knife. I'm killing you because we're related. I'm killing you because of this. And it's like some of them are just one shots. It's so great. I can't wait to get to the 2018. So Donald Pleasance, super popular actor. He is wasted during this movie. This scene, he's completely drunk.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't think he took this movie serious. I don't think he thought it was going to become anything. And then like they had a hard time just trying to get rid of him because they just wanted him. He had to keep coming back. I mean, he's one of the main guys from it, especially once Laurie's gone after the second one. But yeah. And this nurse lady, she comes back and Halloween Kills.
Dang.
Because Halloween 2018 and the rest of them are supposed to take place like 20 years, whatever amount. 20 years, no, 30 years later after this night.
Okay.
So that's why they bring back it's a legacy sequel. So anyone that didn't die in this could come back in the 2018 later version.
So is this supposed to be like The kid has grown up.
Yeah, so Donald Pleasance is going to, they're going to move Michael to a different facility. And this is essentially just him just being like, you don't understand. He is pure evil.
Pump him full of Thorazine, which is great. Oh my God.
Isn't that creepy? Wouldn't that just be I just keep driving, lady. Keep driving. I don't care.
This fucking bunch of kids in the thunderstorm.
They're adults. He's like in a mental institution. Okay. So the movie had a budget of like $300,000. That's it. Not even. I guess not even $500,000, dude.
78 though. That's
that's not a lot.
Still not a lot.
Not a lot. No.
Okay.
And it's like a 20-day shoot.
Oh,
it ended up making $47 million though.
Oh, okay.
Pretty rad. Which is equivalent to $150 million today.
Hello, nurse, he says.
Your
face feels nice.
Tires squealing. That's Michael for you. He going.
Oh, she's a terrible driver.
Well, I mean, you get your hair ripped out. So when you watch this scene, look closely at the hand and tell me if you see something. It's about to like. Do you see it?
It had something.
There's a wrench.
Okay.
Something they did not expect was people to have clearer TV quality back in the later in the day. So essentially, boy Mike just straight up GTA'd this car.
That's awesome.
Just stole the car.
Heck yeah.
The evil is gone. Yeah, Donald Pleasance is wacko in this. Or Dr. Loomis.
Stumbling around.
Yeah, he's just drunk. He can't run. He's just running around. But he's constantly just like, evil. He's evil. So this was filmed I want to say it was filmed in the summer. Because they were not, so these are just like random leaves they're just throwing on the ground.
They kept some leaves from fall.
And it's supposed to be somewhere like in, I forgot the location. Illinois, somewhere in Illinois, right?
Yeah, no other deciduous trees are dropping leaves.
Filmed in LA, so obviously it's not Illinois. And it's super hard, I guess, to find pumpkins in Illinois. No, Snake, don't bark. There she is, the queen, Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's also
Laurie Strode. Yeah, I just got my book, then I got my long dress and my tights and leggings on.
Yeah, she's very modest.
Yeah. So yeah, she's got to drop the key off at the Michael Myers house, the place where the murders happened at the beginning. Wow, God, the soundtrack just rips though. One of the dude, he's just like just at his house, just like, I'm gonna come up with a theme song. Let me use like 6 notes, and it's gonna be one of the most recognizable songs you've ever heard in your life.
You're talking about John Carpenter?
Yeah. So this was filmed in Southern California in May 1978.
That's cool.
So yeah, everything you see here, even though it seems like such a fall film, it's like middle of summer.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little dark and it feels
old Tommy. He comes back in Halloween Kills. Can we make jack-o'-lanterns? Bro, you're like, read to you. Like, how old's this kid? He's got to be over 10, right?
He might be.
I can't tell. I can't judge ages.
He looks like my son's age, so like 10 maybe.
Dang, I bet Tommy and your son.
I mean, cool friends. Having somebody read to you has got to be good.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember the last time someone read to me, like as a kid.
Yeah.
I think I was pretty old. There's the house. Oh no. Michael might be in there. You better watch out. Yes, I am. Well, you're gonna die, lady.
That's the spook house. Why does she have the key?
Because Strode real estate. That's her dad, agent. And he sells houses.
Gotcha. Squatter.
There's the boy. Come up to this house again. See what happened to you. So John Carpenter, he considered the hiring of Jamie Lee Curtis as a tribute to Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, cool.
because Janet Leigh, her mom, was in Psycho, the original Psycho.
Awesome.
Yeah. And like the reason Dr. Loomis is named Loomis is because named after Sam Loomis from Psycho.
Oh, cool.
And so I guess in Psycho 2, they were planning on trying to get Jamie Lee Curtis as like one of the main girls in Psycho 2, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen. I'm not responsible. God, he's so rude to everybody. I love it. You guys suck. Nobody listened. The thing is, it's just like, dude, look, we don't know. We don't know that he's going to be this insane monster that can't die, right? It's like, I'm sorry. We thought like a couple roadblocks would, I don't know, stop one man.
Yeah, one car.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you gotta give these guys. I mean, ultimately, he's right in the end, but it's like you gotta give these guys a little bit of a break, you know?
Do they not test people when they go to mental institutions for invulnerability? I mean,
I don't know. Actually, I don't know anything about mental institutions. Here we go. Let's go. This is what I find to be one of the creepier elements of the movie.
teenagers.
No, school. Yes,
Yeah,
for sure, school. Yeah,
yeah, kids in
no.
school
When she looks
learning.
out the window, you'll see. Just because I don't know.
Her hair looks so fluffy.
I know she has great hair in this. Here we go. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Isn't that creepy? You can just like he's just watching her from.
No, I didn't see him.
You didn't see him? I can't
I
rewind
just saw
it.
the car.
No, he was like standing behind the car.
Oh.
It's hard to tell because he's got a white mask on. And then there he is.
Oh yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. And he's like asking Lori. It's like, I'm sorry. Does anybody else see this man in a mask watching me? Does anybody got any thoughts or ideas about what we should do here?
And she's like, "Ooh, boy."
Yeah. So, Jamie Lee Curtis, hot or not?
I've never thought of her as like being super attractive. I mean, she's pretty attractive, I guess.
Okay.
So
I'm looking for any new co-hosts. If there's anybody out there that could be a co-host for me, I'd love that.
I mean, she looks better in this movie because she's younger than I've ever seen her.
She's hot now. What are you talking about? So they had a hard time finding pumpkins for this movie because it's filmed in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
So like this was like one of the only few pumpkins that they could find. I think they only had like 3 pumpkins, and they found this, and it's just a giant gourd.
Yeah.
It's like not even a pumpkin. That's why he's got to hold it like that to like hide that it's not a pumpkin.
I thought it was just hiding his boner, like I always used to have to with my trapper keeper.
Man, that was a tough thing about school. Being young in school, it's like I don't know why this is happening. It's just happening. I don't even fully understand why I get these yet. And
oh
no, my super flat pumpkin.
The only one of 3.
Yeah, so they only had one chance to do this shot. I'm gonna get you, kid. Never mind, it's gonna breathe heavy. See, this is part of the elements of why this movie was so good.
He's very skinny.
Yeah, he is pretty skinny. He gets bigger in like later movies because they get bigger people to do it.
Working out.
This was just some guy that they had on set doing it. It was one of the producers, I believe. I can't remember. I'll have to look at that up. And he just kind of became he everything he did in this film was what we now know as Michael Myers in the rest of the films. All the movements and stuff that he did. Like there'll be one part where he like tilts his head to like appreciate his work or what he did earlier, like killing someone. You know, such a great shot.
Just believe in yourself. Love what you do.
You just gotta love what you do. It's like you just never know. Like, what if the car behind you is just following you? You never know.
Good Lord.
And of course, whenever in this film, if you look at his like on the credits, they call Michael Myers the Shape.
The Shape.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Because you never fully see him. He's just a shape. Shape in the shadows. And the shadows he didn't even born have from it. Blinded.
Why didn't they just call him Michael? Because like they knew his name, right?
I don't know. I guess because John Carpenter's intent with Michael Myers was for the audience to never relate to him. So giving him that name, I guess, in general, just like
makes it creepier.
I'm his doctor. I just love it because this is Donald Pleasance just getting frustrated with people throughout the entire film. It's like, God dang it, why won't anybody listen to me? I can't wait till we get to later in the film where he's just like shooting his gun off randomly just to scare people. It's so funny. So speaking, since we were talking about teenagers, of all the female leads, all the girls are supposed to be in high school, but only Jamie Lee Curtis was a teenager, being 19 at the time of shooting.
Wow.
So half of the $300,000 budget was spent on Panavision cameras.
Oh, cool.
So the film would have like a certain scope, and Donald Pleasance was paid $20,000 for 5 days of work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, right. Gotta take half the year off after that.
Bought a lot of whiskey.
And so I guess the story is based on an experience John Carpenter had in college when he was touring a psychiatric hospital. Carpenter met a child who stared at him with a look of evil, and it terrified him.
Ugh.
Love that.
That's terrifying.
Oh, I forgot. I'm just now reading it. So the original script was titled The Babysitter Murders.
Yay.
Awful.
I think I read those books.
It had the events take place over the space of several days. It was a budgetary decision to change the script to have everything happen on the same day. It reduced like the number of costume changes and locations required. And it was decided that Halloween, the scariest night of the year, was the perfect night for this to happen.
Yeah.
Man, such a good idea to change all that.
Babysitters Club murders.
Oh, so we're about to get to the totally girl you never showed. So like a popular thing is that one of the girls is constantly saying totally. Never smiling again. Ugh, Paul's always doing that. Gotta hate boys like Paul. Back in the day when being awful to girls was okay.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, as for girls, it's like, well, this is what we have to deal with, I guess. As terrible as it is.
Sucks so
I know. I have a place for that. Dang it, I hate when that happens. Oh, I love this. My math book. Let me see my fridge. She just keeps talking about books. I always forget all of my books. Have your books or not.
Books. I love books.
It's so funny. She just goes on and on about her books. It's so crazy. So creepy.
The shape.
Speed kills.
It wasn't not going fast at all.
He was just barely going. I guess that's what they're making fun of, is that he's not going fast. I don't know. Terrifying. This is why anyone who, like, if I'm in the car and someone like pulls off in front of us and someone's in there like, flick him off or something or do something to him, like, we don't know who's in that.
He might trigger something.
He could kill you. Totally could kill you. Totally. There it is. I hate a guy with no sense of humor. Oh, come on, Annie. So let's see.
Was there a party?
No, they're just wanting to hang out. Like, everybody's just trying to have sex tonight, essentially. They're all just wanting to, like, find a way. Essentially, they all just want, like, hey, let's just put all the kids with Lori so we can all just have sex with our boyfriends. Yeah. So John Carpenter, he approached Peter Cushing and Sir Christopher Lee to play the role of Dr. Sam Loomis. That eventually was played by Donald Pleasance, the crazy guy. Both turned him down due to the low pay. Lee later said it was the biggest mistake he ever made in his career. Because like later on, you make a lot of money because they're so profitable.
Yeah. Wow.
So the Halloween theme is written in a rare 5/4 time signature.
Gotta love bell bottoms.
Yeah, I know. The style, it just ruled back in the 70s.
Oh, it kind of rules.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally. I can't wait. I can't wait to till you see what happens to good old Bob.
Who's Bob?
One of their boyfriends.
Oh.
Creepy old man. I'm gonna get out. Oh, I'm out of here.
Nope.
Yeah, that's when you turn around and you do not.
Or just like cross the street and go down the other side.
Like, we're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna make sure I'm at good run distance. Subtle, isn't
She
it?
wants to poke the bear.
Yep. Not a good idea, lady. But I mean, it seems like a town where like nothing bad ever happens, right? It just seems like a nice
I guess.
suburban town.
Yeah.
And I think it's this girl talking here, the dark hair, I can't remember her name. Her father's the sheriff, so I think she kind of feels invincible
Yeah.
anyways.
She feels safe.
She knows like no one will mess with her because she's the sheriff's daughter. But if you watch enough, true crime documentaries, we know that's not true. You actually might be one of the first ones.
Yeah. Was there crime in Los Angeles in the 70s and 80s?
Are you kidding me? There's so much crime all the time in Los Angeles, no matter. But this is supposed to be in Haddonfield, Illinois. So.
Oh, right.
This is Illinois. I think you're wacko.
But this was like the time for serial killers, I think.
Yeah, but we didn't know as much about it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's just a ton of serial killers, and we wouldn't know for like 5 more years that there was this many serial killers.
Just hadn't caught them yet.
And then in true crime podcasts, now we know like, oh, there was a serial killer every day in this country. Here's the sheriff. Excuse me, Lori.
Oh God, what a creep,
Mr. Brackett. Oh, is it? We didn't know. So there's gonna be like once we get into some of the houses, you'll notice that there's not a lot of lights on in the houses and stuff. That's because they didn't have the budget for lights.
Oh man.
Yeah, so they're just like they're using what they had, and so like a lot of the houses and like are just completely dark. And it's like turn on the lighters on, people.
I love how the sheriff is smoking a pipe.
Yeah,
like Sherlock Holmes or something.
Bro, this is Illinois. It's 78, man. Everybody's smoking pipes back then. Well, I remember mainly because of Lord of the Rings. I always wanted to smoke pipes. Just because.
I had one.
Yeah, exactly. A little corncob pipe or something. Yeah.
No, I went out and bought like a really cool like mahogany one.
And it's like, it's fun. How are they everybody just got out of school. They're already trick-or-treating. If someone came up to me and was like, all right, they knock on the door. It's like 4 p.m. Trick-or-treat. I'm like, what are you doing here? Get out of here. I'm not ready for trick-or-treaters yet. You come back when it's like 6 or 7. If you trick-or-treat during the day, are you trick-or-treating?
I don't know, because
I never trick-or-treated during the day.
When I was in middle school, there's one year I went out trick-or-treating, but I waited until it got dark.
Yeah.
And
everybody was already done.
Yeah, and they're like, it's over, kid.
I guess it depends when they're... Oh, you missed it, but he was standing behind one of the blankets. Creepy.
Just sniffing her laundry.
No painting
That smells nice.
Probably. Back in the day when everybody was hung all their clothes on the clothesline.
Yeah,
not everybody we used to do that because we did not have a dryer. Sucked too. Always sucked. Always hated having to do that.
Yeah, my grandmother used to do it. Just run through all the laundry.
Yeah.
Get my face stuck in a sheet.
Right. We were watching The Conjuring, and there's like this one great shot where Via Farmiga, I believe that's her character. She plays one of the ghost hunting people, the girl ghost hunter from I can't oh, my phone is vibrating. Sorry if you heard that. Whoopsie.
She's got a little Annie doll.
Yeah. Ooh, that's the Annabelle doll in real life.
Oh God.
So as the film was shot out of sequence, John Carpenter created a fear meter so that Jamie Lee Curtis would know the level of terror she should be having during the film. That's such a good idea.
That is interesting.
Here's your chart. You're in the green here, so you're not super scared. You're just a little scared. So John Carpenter, he showed Halloween to an executive before it was finished. This was without the music. The executive didn't find it to be scary at all. However, after the film was released, she watched it again and changed her mind, an indication of how much the Carpenter score adds to the film's atmosphere.
Kicks so much ass.
Yeah, it really does. It rules. So this is one of the, I think, like the 3rd pumpkin that they had.
Pumpkin number 2.
Like if she dropped it, they would just been like, oh, great, cool. We don't have a pumpkin now. I guess the opening shot, the point of view shot, took 2 days to film. I didn't know that. Sorry, I hope this is interesting. I'm just literally looking up facts about the movie.
No, it's fine. No, it's cool.
I'm just like, just to, so we're not super quiet the whole time.
Like fill the space.
Yeah.
Why does she have a pumpkin though?
Well, because her and Tommy are gonna carve a pumpkin that night.
Gotcha.
Are those the same kids? Like, dude, they got like 5 kids here. Oh, there's
tons of kids.
Man, it looks like
Just
such a
no-
lame town to go trick-or-treating in. Like, nobody's got decorations or anything.
None of the kids are getting snatched up.
It's like, if you don't got decorations, are you even doing
Yeah,
Halloween?
there are no decorations. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I guess you can't just go around to everyone's house and say, please,
You're talking above the mic.
please put in,
There you go.
please put up decorations for
Yeah.
our movie.
Here we go. You about to see your first doobie, bro.
Doobie?
Yeah, they smoke weed, bro.
Sick.
They light up.
So cool.
So
I had a doobie right now.
there we are. Woo-wee. Blaze, baby, blaze.
We're just gonna.
Here we go. Crazy old Loomis again. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't wait for you to see this.
So, they're at a cemetery.
This is great. Hey, Judy.
The blue jeans suit.
Judith Myers. So this was his sister that he killed. They're going to the grave. Something happened to the grave.
What do they call that blue jean tuxedo?
Canadian tuxedo. Yeah. Gotta love it.
Like acid washed.
Thing is,
everything.
growing up, I had this blue jean, like, I guess it was kind of a jacket, but it wasn't really a jacket. It was too thin to be a jacket. I just loved wearing that blue jean jacket. I thought it looked so cool. I look back at pictures now and I'm like, I didn't pull that off. I didn't pull it off at all.
The suit wore you.
Oop.
I used to think
God bless you, Snake.
windbreakers were cool.
I still think windbreakers are cool. Thing is, with windbreakers, though, you can't have, like, oh, wait, that's right. It's later. You'll see the tombstone.
So the tombstone is gone?
Yeah, they stole Judith Myers' tombstone.
God, that was heavy.
Just remember how small that hole is, though.
It was a very small hole.
Because you're going to see the tombstone, you'll be like, that wasn't the size of that tombstone.
Oh.
I guess it's a little bigger now looking at it from that angle.
I mean, I thought...
He came home.
I didn't know they were, like, set into the ground like that. I just thought, I guess it would be...
Yeah, you have to set them into the ground.
Otherwise, you can just push them over.
I think they usually have, like, concrete in the hole, too, to like, keep it you can't rip them out.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So all the actors wore their own clothes for the film. Since there was no money for the costume department, Jamie Lee Curtis went to JCPenney for Laurie Strode's wardrobe. He spent less than $100 for the entire set.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's thrifty.
Yeah.
Such
It
a
must be
smart
nice.
lady.
Well, back in the day, it was easy not to spend $100 on clothes.
So.
But if you're
now you buy like a
but
shirt
if your
and
mom's a
jeans.
famous actor, it's like, what's $100? Couldn't you spend $200, lady? Come on, do something for this budget. Oh,
Well, at that point, you're just paying to work.
Lori can't handle her weed. Oh God,
Dork.
My dad.
My dad.
It's like, yeah, you're going through town, dude. Like, maybe don't smoke up right before town. There's Michael right behind him.
Michael just wants to smoke too.
Here's like one of my biggest problems of this. It's like, dude, you're just smoking in your car. You're gonna pull up immediately.
Yeah,
to your dad.
why would you go
How about
to
take
your
a
dad?
turn, dude? It's like he smells the weed. No matter what, he smells that weed. They're so blazed. I love this. Here we go. Michael's mask, rope, a couple of knives.
Bunch of murder weapons.
No, I'm sure there's nothing. Look, here we go. Got him. Got his ass. He's like, oh, I'm going to hit her when I get home. I hope no one kills her so I can hit her first.
Keep smoking that weed, kids.
That's so funny.
Maybe he doesn't smell it because everybody smoked everywhere all the time.
Yeah. I know. I just love the setup to this movie. See, like they drive off and then Loomis walks up. Like Michael's going to be pulling out. There's Michael in the background.
Yep.
It's so great. It's so good. Oh, I just can't tell you how much I love it. I love this movie. It's one of the best. And it's like, did you ever watch the first Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
What do you think of that movie? We might have talked about it before on the podcast,
man.
but it's a good time to
I
listen
mean,
here.
I don't really remember a lot of it.
It's bad.
Didn't he have a sack on his head?
No,
It's
that's
not a
the
mask?
second one, and the third one's the mask. The first one is spoiler, 3,
If you
2,
haven't seen it.
1. That's the one where it's the mother.
Oh.
Thing is, man, the movie is so slow and so like there's
I don't know.
a point where you're just following this girl hitchhiking. She doesn't even get to the camp. She just like gets murdered, and it's like, dude, And it's just,
I haven't seen it in so long.
it's just, I mean, the soundtrack of it's great. But I don't know. It's obviously it was just
Zip zap zippity.
they just saw how well this movie did and they're like, we can do that. But it's like, no, you don't have the characters, you don't have the actors, you don't have the director.
But they
It's
do
like-
have a camp.
It's like they're just like, ooh, what did they like about Halloween? The murders and the young people dying. It's like,
Yep.
no.
It's the best.
It's like we like Donald Pleasance. We like all the people that are about to get murdered.
I like
But
these
Jason is a
cars,
dope
too.
character. I mean, the second and the third one, well, the third one's rough because that's 3D and it's like, what are we doing? But that's the one where he gets his mask. But I think my favorite out of all the Friday the 13th is actually the second one. That one kind of rips. God, I gotta stop saying rips. People make fun of me
Rips
for
is
saying
okay.
rips.
You could say slaps ass.
Yes.
Or-
The Friday the 13th Part 2 slaps ass. All of them. All the ass. It slaps. So, a young Jamie Lee Curtis was so disappointed with her performance that she became convinced she would be fired after only the first day of filming. When her phone
gosh.
rang that night and it was John Carpenter on the phone, Curtis was certain it was the end of her movie career. Instead, Carpenter called to congratulate her and tell her he was very happy with the way things had gone. The fact that she was Janet Leigh's daughter probably didn't hurt. According to Hill, Curtis wasn't Carpenter's first choice. She says he wanted the daughter of the person. She wanted the daughter of the person on Lassie, whoever
Huh?
that is. Yeah. Oh, I meant to say, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Give me something good to eat.
So Deborah Hill, which was John Carpenter's girlfriend at the time, or maybe wife, he wrote the dialogue for the female characters, and John Carpenter concentrated on the Loomis character because he wanted her to have a more, like, actually feel like girls talking to each other.
Oh.
Which is funny because then we have the part where the one girl is just talking about books for 5 minutes.
And if you know girls, they never talk about books.
Exactly. I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, that was the parents leaving. And so the parents were leaving. And so now it's just that girl's home alone with one of the kids.
Sweet. Now they're going to the house.
So this was Jamie Lee Curtis's first film. Obviously, she was only paid $8,000 for the effort.
It's not too bad, though. It was only 20 days of shooting.
Yeah, I mean, I would take that, right? Less than a month of work.
And did she get residuals? I don't know.
I'm not sure, actually.
Did they even do that back then?
Yeah, they did that back then. Because that's because Star Wars came out before this. And
yeah, I'm sure she probably had to negotiate a contract.
And so like George Lucas is super rich because he famously did not like take any money for the movie, but got rights to toys and stuff.
Yeah.
And now he's a billionaire.
Fuck yeah, man.
Or just a millionaire. Well, no, he is a billionaire because Disney bought it from him.
The guy who played Ben Kenobi, he negotiated for residuals in his contract, like 5%.
Yeah.
Of everything. Like, so yeah, he makes a shitload of money.
So great. I wish I could just be on if I could have just been like the smallest role, I'll be like, actually I'll just whatever the movie makes, I'll take 1%.
Yeah, just forever.
Just hope it makes $1 billion. Oh, it did? Oh, how much does that make? Oh, I get $1 million? Okay.
Hell yeah.
I guess that's good for me. So this is the house. It's all run down because after one murder and we're just gonna not sell the house.
Yeah.
Just one murder.
I guess they didn't really have much of a housing crisis at this point.
Guess not. Everything's good back then. You could work a part-time job, buy this house probably.
Probably, yeah. Everyone got a living wage. Everything was fine. But still, like, you leave a house with no air running through it or anything like that. It's just
stinks. Whoop. He takes out his gun. I'm gonna shoot you. It's like, hey, bro, y'all didn't take care of the house. It's the dang gutter. You gotta take care of your gutters. That's why I need new ones.
Doctor with a gun.
I do have a permit. I promise I won't shoot it out blindly around kids.
And drunk as fuck, man.
So the character Michael Myers was named after the European distributor of Carpenter's previous film, Assault on Precinct 13. That movie rules if you haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen that one.
That one's good. who entered that film into a British movie contest where it won first prize and became a bigger success than in the USA. The naming was a kind of weird thank you for the film's overseas success, although Mr. Myers reportedly joked that the makers technically owed him royalties for the use of his name.
Cool.
The Devil's Eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him. Trying to keep It's like, God. He really does build him up as like the most evil person in the world. Like if you were to watch this for the first time ever, it's like, golly, this guy's gonna just be insane. He's gonna kill everybody. He's going crazy. It's only like 4 or 5 people die.
It's not bad, you know.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know,
pretty good.
it's a pretty good kill count for your
It's
first
good-
first
yeah,
murder spree.
Good start.
Yeah. So John Carpenter he composed the score in just 4 days. God, wish I was that musically
4
talented.
Cocaine-fueled days.
Well, I guess if you only make like one song, that's probably all you need. If you're just gonna use it throughout the whole film,
Yeah.
just make a 15-minute long version of it and just chop it up.
Chopped and screwed. Is he wearing a police officer or like a mechanic's costume?
No, I think it's supposed to be
Astronaut.
He's an astronaut.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Either that or he's gonna karate chop everybody. Laser Man. Yeah, he definitely must be a space guy because it's Laser Man, Neutron Man.
Yeah,
Ooh,
all those
Tarantula Man.
Comic books are awesome.
The Boogeyman. This guy's obsessed with the Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
So this is the person that lives like essentially across the street from her.
Right across the street.
Yeah, this is the person she was riding around with. Big news for you. Uh-oh, dog is upset. You always listen to your dog. If your dog's upset for no reason.
Oh, man. My other dog was always upset.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Snake barks at like 3, 4, or 5 houses down. A door slams. Like, we're all gonna die. It's like, stop barking.
Just trying to keep you safe, Dad.
Here we go. I think one of the movies that one of the kids are watching is It Came from Outer Space, which is essentially what The Thing is.
Oh,
so
cool.
They're watching the original of The Thing, and then now
Nice.
I think it's The Thing from Outer Space, I believe is what it's called. And then he ends up doing The Thing. Yeah.
Fuck
One of
yeah.
the greatest movies ever made.
This is so good.
Ugh, man. If I could just make movies like John Carpenter. I mean, they wouldn't make money now. Everybody'd be so bored how slow paced they are. It's like, man, I just wish I made this movie.
I love the furniture.
Yeah, I know. Really takes you back to an era where we didn't exist. There he is. See, he's a shape.
Oh my God, he is a shape.
He's just a boy shaped up. I don't know what that means.
Getting shape, boy.
So I guess there's a book that's supposed to set prior to the movie that explains more about like Myers' rage, thoughts, and motives. I didn't know that. He's gone. See, this is why you don't talk about Boogeyman. Oh, please tell me. How could you do that? This girl's about to get it. She's got no chance.
She didn't water her plants. They're gonna die too.
She didn't water the plants.
You kind of saw his face a little bit.
Yeah. Dang it. I better take all my clothes off to do laundry.
Yes.
She literally does.
Woo.
That's the most insane thing ever, though. It's like, what are you talking about?
She dropped a piece of popcorn.
It's
on
like
her shirt.
everything. Like your pants and everything. It's definitely probably just something. It's like we need some
sense.
We need some nudity. We need to see some girl back in this.
Oh, what a dick.
Boy, dang. Screw this plant. So in an interview, the producer Mustafa said that John Carpenter had envisioned making the movie for around $300,000. Coincidentally, he said,
"Is he gonna kill the dog?"
You'll have to find out.
Lester.
He said producing and filming a major motion picture at the time, starring Lawrence Oliver, which was costing his company roughly around $300,000 a day. When Carpenter told him the fixed price of the movie, he immediately funded it. And dead dog.
Oh, Lester.
Dang. Oh, I get. Oh, here we go. This is going to be The
Oh,
Thing from Outer
sweet.
Space. From Another World is actually what it's called. The Thing from Another World.
Bing.
RKO Pictures. Dang, Randy Orton must love that company. So I wonder if.
So is this an actual movie?
Yeah, it's an actual movie. See,
Okay.
it's the same. The Thing.
The Thing.
Because you remember whenever we were talking about that, I told you how they did it, which was they just burned a trash bag.
That's cool.
Yeah, they did the same thing there.
But that's
Such a great intro.
Terrible.
Such a great intro. Yeah, just like burnt plastic. Yeah.
Like the Smut Busters, how they were burning all the clothes.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the stuff I was telling you earlier about the guy who played Michael Myers. John Carpenter's direction for Nick Castle, who was playing Myers, was very minimal. For example, when Castle asked what Myers' motivation for a particular scene, Carpenter replied that his motivation was to walk from one set marker to another. Carpenter also instructed Castle to tilt his head a couple of times as if he was observing the course, particularly in the scene when Myers impaled one of the victims against the wall, which we're about to see.
Oh no.
It's very soon.
He's going to kill the boy.
No, we still got, I think we got one more kill till we actually get to that part. And then after that kill, everything goes after
spoiler.
After Laurie. Well, I'm sorry, I have to talk during it. It's like, dude, put on some pants.
Go outside with
I don't care how much you got on, like what you got on yourself. You just don't walk around like that outside. I know they're all fenced in.
Oh, they have like an outside laundry room.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's kind of fun.
It's fun unless it's like storming outside and you got work the next day and you have to do your laundry. It's like, great, I'm going to dry it and then I'm going to have to bring them in and they're all going to get wet. It's kind of insane. Oh, here we go. Things about to get... We about to see is a murder.
Is she going to get stuck in the washing machine like they do in those pornography movies?
Oh, Michael, help me. I'm stuck in the washing machine. Just stabs her in the butt. God, no, don't use that. God, he's such a jokester.
That was funny, right?
He's like, I could kill you right now, but I'm actually gonna make sure that you
all my friends say I'm really funny.
Snake, lay down, buddy. Lay down. Lay. Do not mess with our recording equipment, sir. This is great. This is great. Oh no!
He really
locked me in here. I don't know.
Shouldn't be possible.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
Come on, Annie.
You don't think about it that way. Lindsay, I'm in the wrong laundry room. The shape of this thing, huh? You know what I mean?
You mean the shape of the television?
No, it's called Michael Myers. The shape. It's the shape of this thing. It's all relevant. Uh-oh. No. How is she going to bone Paul?
No.
Dang, dude.
Can't.
I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for her. Could be the fact that I've watched this 100 times.
You've seen it a lot.
Or it's just, I don't know. Throw some Clorox bleach in his eyes.
Yeah, dude. Oh, she's probably not a chemist, though.
Yeah. They just didn't watch enough horror movies. That's why when people are in horror movies now, it's like, you got to be prepared. You got to know when you're in a horror movie.
Oh, that's a girl. I thought that was a boy.
No,
She's got giant pigtails.
Yeah, that's Lindsay. She's got giant pigtails. That looks nothing like a boy.
I don't know, man. All these kids have weird hair.
Annie Paul called. He wants you to bone him.
Ow.
See, you're about to see something hilarious, though, because it kind of is like, I'm stuck in something.
Oh, no.
You locked yourself in.
Stuck on this
How are you stuck, dude? You're like, you have so much space. You could easily get out of there.
What is
It's just like, oh, help me, stepbrother. I'm in a laundry. Yes. I'm in the dryer. It's like, you can get out.
She's like, oh, you're not my stepbrother.
It's like, wow, this is who's babysitting me, a complete idiot. That's good to know.
Calls her mom. I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe here.
anymore."
Yeah, so mom, the babysitter, she spilled one little thing on her shirt and she took all her
She
clothes
got
off and walked
completely
outside into the
naked.
laundry room and got stuck in a window that she could easily fit through. It's like, oh, okay. Can you just go across the street? Actually, we don't feel safe with you here. God, Lindsay got her.
Got her.
God. Hi, Annie.
Stuck, huh? Stuck, eh?
Oh, cool. Just learned something. So originally, Dr. Loomis was supposed to have a phone call conversation with his wife, but Donald Pleasance didn't do it, saying he thought the character shouldn't have a family or a past.
Wow.
That makes sense. It makes it a lot easier. Like, why is this guy just willingly to travel anywhere and everywhere?
Yeah, I guess so. Unless he's trying to, catch an escaped
Yeah.
mental patient.
And I feel like, you'd have to have the explanation. Like, oh, I'm so stuck in my job. I can't get away from it. Lock your door. Man. I just feel like we don't do things like this enough, where like you have intros to your movies on Halloween night. And it's like
Ooh,
someone
yeah.
creepy, like Tales from the Crypt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You did. And like, what's the one guy? He's like famous for like, I think it's like Briggs, popular.
Tommy Doyle. Who's that?
That's the little kid.
Oh, from across the street.
Yeah. Dang it, I can't remember his name. Bob Briggs.
Oh God, she put on pants. Amazing.
No, I don't think she did actually. She's still running around in a shirt.
Oh, she's got a blanket, I think. Yeah, but she still didn't cover
Yeah, she still
her
didn't put any
butt.
pants. It's like,
Right.
no wonder the dude's heavy breathing. It's like, oh, girl, no pants on.
Beavis. Did you see that?
Beavis. Joe Bob Briggs. It's like a guy who's famous for like doing intros and stuff for like horror marathons and stuff like that.
Nice.
He's a great guy. Great personality. I actually don't know if he's a good guy or not.
Yeah, that voice is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, or my one pumpkin. It's got a dent in it. Don't make fun of it. I spilled butter all over my clothes. Dude, like whatever. Just have butter on your clothes. Oh, cool. So the writers of the film, the goal was to write the film like a radio play with scares every 10 minutes.
Okay.
Pretty successful.
I've never really heard a radio play.
Radio play? Well, it's kind of like, do you know the famous, what was it?
Like Mars, the Mars invasion one was like a real famous one.
Yeah, it's, crap. What is it? Oh my God. I feel so stupid. Orson Welles, he did it. He did the voice.
He scared everybody. Like,
yeah.
A couple people committed suicide.
I love how like I know all this by heart, but as soon as I have to, the War of the Worlds.
Yes.
As soon as I have to start talking about it, I just cannot
not Mars
remember.
Attacks.
Yeah, not Mars Attacks. Ooh. Oh my God, I hope that's on something. I totally want to watch that.
That's so good.
It's like so good and bad at the same time, and that's the point. It's like weirdly, Jack Nicholson has he's plays the president, and then he also has like a twin of the president. Like it's like, what are we doing here?
Martin Short.
So,
oh
yeah.
gosh, I love
the girl that chews the gum and then he bites off his finger. It's so good.
Yeah.
Love Martin Short. So, in spite of the screen queen status Jamie Lee Curtis has, she admitted that she loathes horror movies. She doesn't like to be surprised.
Dang, Jamie. I guess that's why you don't see her doing much.
I love that this past Friday, we just recently released the Cabin in the Woods because it's so funny. We're doing the whole thing. She wants to have sex. She doesn't have as much clothes on as she's supposed to, so now she has to die. She's going to have to die. Whoa, my dog just farted.
Oh,
dude.
No.
Jeez, it's because I let him have some peanut butter.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude. We don't have a fan in here or anything.
No, we don't. No windows.
Nothing. We just got to live in this.
Oh.
I hope we're going to pass out.
Ah.
There we go. That's the shape. Getting another one.
Give her kisses.
It's so smart. They made it to where the inside of the car is all fogged up, so you can't really
Yeah.
see them. There's no lights.
Just making out real hard.
I only like when Paul chokes me, not you.
Oh gosh.
Golly, dude.
That's a good choky face.
Man, come fight back a little bit
guess.
better.
He's not good
he's
at-
choking with one hand. Oh, there we go. There's like no blood in this movie, by the way.
Yeah, why not?
They just didn't want to do blood in the movie. I don't think they had the budget, except at the beginning. That's the only time you see blood.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which is funny because now when they remake them and they start having bigger budgets, there's more. Like the most recent ones, like 2018 and on, there's so much blood and
Just
gore.
the whole inside of the car is covered in blood. It's fucking exploded.
It just like explodes.
It's awesome.
Man, it's gonna suck. I can't.
I want to watch some of these old movies.
I know, but they're so boring.
They're so
dude.
bad
They're
and
so
boring.
boring. It's like you have to be drunk or high. Howard the Duck.
What? Where?
There is a comic book on the couch, Howard the Duck. God, look how sneaky he is. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, if the person doesn't realize,
Whoa.
Dude, you just looked at him. Uh-oh, here we go. It's just long shot, like far away shots like this are so good.
So he grabbed the body out of the car.
Yeah,
and he's
and
taking
it
it
inside
the house.
Yes. So Michael Myers famously sets up like art pieces.
Oh.
Yeah, he always like when you go to the kill, it's like, why is this so artfully done?
Wild.
This makes no sense. Some of the ones from the newer movies are so good though. It's like, hell yeah. And I think it's in Halloween 2018. They kind of show him it's either that or Halloween Kills. They show him kind of like stabbing a bunch of knives in one person, kind of setting up like the murder,
like a pincushion,
the murder piece.
Yeah,
I guess. Really, Michael Myers is he was ahead of his time.
I guess so.
You put all his murders in a building and sell tickets to it, everybody would go.
That'd be kind of
and they'd be like, cool. What do you think this piece says? One person, I think it means he's a crazy serial killer. I think that's what that piece says.
You better take me home because you didn't.
Is he in jail? No, he could be anywhere. I want to go. Oh, here's this crazy song.
Why is he creeping around?
Well, he's waiting for Michael to come back to the house. So just like watch what he does. He's so crazy. So these kids.
Dare you to sneak
so
out to the door.
It's just like a thing. It's just, a legend that it's like, oh, this house is haunted. If you go in, you die. So
like Monster House. Have you ever seen that one?
I haven't seen that one. Hurry.
Hell yeah.
Look how proud he is. I did good today. I did good.
Scared them kids.
I did good. Oh, Sheriff, don't do this. As we learned from The Descent, you don't sneak up on people like that. You get a climbing pick to the throat. Trick or treating.
I thought they were gonna make out.
I'd watch it. I'd watch the crap out of it. It's like,
oh yeah, see.
I mean, you have to like be on the side of the sheriff. Like if you're in this world, it's like, dude, no one's died.
Yeah,
you're acting like this whole town's about to get murdered. It's like, sorry.
Well, I feel like they'd be looking for him a lot harder.
Yeah.
If they knew there was like if somebody escaped jail, which is basically where he was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're like worried.
Jail.
They just don't think he's gonna like murder people.
They should have like 50 cops everywhere. I don't know, like the National Guard.
But I mean, that's kind of like the fun thing about the new movies is that like in Halloween Kills, the whole town's like, oh, he's out. He's still about. In Halloween Kills, they're like, we killing him. The whole town's getting together. Yes. They're getting guns, bats, knives, anything to go kill the guy.
Hell yeah. Like
if it was done a little better, it'd be great. There's a few parts in it where it's like, why are all the town people so stupid? And
I love that idea. Kind of like the guys who did Shaun of the Dead, the other movie where everyone's packing.
Oh, Hot Fuzz? Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go. These are like the best kills deal with these two.
Oh man,
Oh, a spoiler. They're not going to die.
fucking
Just
love those
kidding.
glasses.
I know. Golly. It's like,
They look like the glasses I had to wear when I got out of basic training.
I should
really into basic.
I should have worn a belt because my panties about to start dropping from those glasses. It's a cool van and everything, man.
Oh man, it is.
It's a rad
It
van.
looks like a plate, like good china.
That's the thing, man. The 70s cars were just great. You had the VW van. These vans where it's just like you just get all your friends together. You can drink and like smoke in the van and everything.
A mattress in the back.
Yeah,
because you live there.
That's the thing. Like any parent that gave a kid like this type of van, it's like, dude, you just gave them a place to go party and have sex. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you do this? So they're at Annie's house now across the street.
I always wanted a big van with a night wolf on it.
Yeah.
Howling at the moon.
Hell yeah. Man, you're like the character from Hangover. So a bunch of shirts.
Yeah. Like Uncle Grandpa.
Ooh, whoa, cool. According to screenwriter / producer Deborah Hill, the character Laurie Strode was named after John Carpenter's first girlfriend. That'd be awkward.
It'd be funny if named after his first girlfriend, but he gave her like a really bad name, like just that cheating bitch.
He must have liked her because Laurie's gonna make it out of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dang it!
Man,
I'm getting an erection.
He's such a voyeur.
Here we go. Oh. Nobody's getting anybody. It's so fun. So fun.
Oh, it's such a happy little jack-o'-lantern.
I know. I think it's the one from the beginning. Or it looks similar. Looking out. I'm sure everything's fine at Andy's. No one's about to die. It's all good. So I guess the killer is referred to as the Shape in the script and credits for this film. The word shape was used by the Salem witch trials judges to describe specters or spirits of the accused doing mischief or harming another person.
Nice.
So I think that might just be something someone put in there to be like, oh, this is what it means.
Yeah, I wonder if they used like a lot of, because there were a lot of serial killers during this time that these were being, I wonder if they used like some of that information to like build the character.
Probably. I definitely think so. Which, man, it's just all the lead paint they used in these houses, just drove everybody crazy.
Yeah, they loved the lead.
Yeah. So she's just calling Annie to be like, or Annie's house, like, oh, where's everybody at?
Yeah, I bet my house still
has anybody
lead
penetrated
paint.
Anybody?
Penetration?
Like now? Huh?
Yeah, now, because it was built in the 50s.
I know, this one could. I'm assuming they probably scraped the walls. This house has been like redone like 5 times.
Oh.
No one's here. Let's go bone.
Let's go bone.
Ooh, lights are off. Boom, boom, boom.
You know he's going to be watching.
That's the house that Laurie's at. Dang.
What's she looking for?
Boobs. Penis, maybe. Hoping she can catch a glimpse. I just got to watch these kids. Here we go. Moaning. Sexual intercourse. Jack-o'-lantern next to us.
Why?
It's like, why?
Why?
I guess it's supposed to be like fun or
Spooky.
whatever. I don't know. Smell of a pumpkin might be nice.
Yeah, I guess.
If you don't have any candles.
It's kind of neat.
Ugh, don't you hate when the house phone would ring and you just have to stop having sex?
We don't have house phones.
We don't have to do that anymore.
It'd be cool if the pumpkin was a phone.
Have to accidentally stick your hand in it. Oh, no, that's the real pumpkin, not the pumpkin phone. All right, we're about to watch another guy, last 5 seconds.
But keep the blanket on.
God, man. Like, these guys, they got to get better at sex, dude. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. That was too early, and now this guy's about to be too early.
He just prematurely.
Nope, he's done.
He didn't even, I don't even think he thrusted it.
It was like 5 or 6.
He just wiggled.
He had a good like 10 to 15 thrusts, okay? Like, give him a break.
No, I don't think those were thrusts.
Hey, she liked it, though.
It's just like, that's the best.
That was oh my God, that was so much longer than you usually last.
Boobies.
Yep. Male
let's
boobies.
both smoke.
Dang, lit 2 cigarettes at a time? Want a beer? Yeah. Yeah. He says yeah, she says totally. Oh, after I just have sexual intercourse with you, now I have to give a
I
beer?
just gave you the best
I'll be right
15
back.
seconds of your life. Oh yeah.
Classic Scream. Man, so rewatching Scream, I just love how like the last 10 or 15 minutes, the film is scored with this film because it has the Halloween theme going through it. Like the last
Nice.
15 minutes, it's so great
That's
because
great.
they put it on and dang it, Snake let one rip again.
Have you seen that video?
Golly.
This guy's like he's doing like a thermal imaging of his cats all laying together.
Yeah.
And the cat
Yeah.
one of the cats farts. You just see it coming out like a stream.
I think one of my favorite Saturday Night Live bits is it's like I think it's a Hugh Laurie one. And it was like they were ghost hunting. And so they use the thermal and it's like, oh, do you hear that? It's like like Hugh, I think Hugh Laurie farts. If it's not Hugh Laurie, I'm sorry. And then you just see like a puff of smoke. He's like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, what's that smell? There must be a ghost near us. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. It's so funny. Linda, you asshole. This guy deserves it. He had sex and he's cussing and he's drinking beer. Here we go. You're about to. God, this one's gonna be so rad.
Get the stabbing.
This one's gonna be so rad.
Stab.
I hate your glasses, and this is why you deserve it.
Oh, he's strong for a little
Man,
guy.
imagine just being able to do that.
I know. You gotta be able to like curl hundreds of pounds.
Here we go. Blah. He's dead. That's how you do it. One stab.
Pretty good stab, and you're stuck on the wall.
It's funny because we were watching the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, this is where he's doing his head tilt.
Oh, that's
head
cool.
Tilt.
Yeah.
I did good work.
It's all right. It's not my best,
I did
but
good
you
work.
know, I can live with it.
Maybe I should spend 15 minutes doing this instead of just one. Oh, yes. So you haven't seen this, have you?
No.
Oh, man, this one's so good. He's got his glasses on.
And he's a ghost.
It's so funny.
I feel like Michael has a good sense of humor.
Yeah, he does.
Now.
I mean, he's pretty, you know what? He'd probably be a good hang.
Yeah, everybody would
in a different life, he'd have been a good hang. If he just didn't commit one murder and it didn't change his life. It's like, really, this movie is about our healthcare system, you know? He didn't get good health, like health treatment, and now he's crazy. Dude, come on, put your shirt on. Know that you're in a horror movie. Nothing bad's happened to you yet, but
you see his blanket rise up.
Yeah, it's like, God dang it. I might be a serial killer. It doesn't mean I don't get horny.
Pitches a tent right there.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, this isn't that funny. It's like how long do you, I don't know. Like, there is something just creepy about someone with a sheet over him, though, right?
Yeah. He just runs away.
Now you gotta find me. Starts doing the Conjuring, the clapping game. I remember, so me and some friends in college, we had a thing where we have to record something and shoot a video every day. And I did one where I just put a sheet on me and Richard and Natalie were in my room and I just come bursting through the door in a ghost costume. And then whenever I let Richard film it while I came in and attacked him. But the thing is, when I did it, I was like, oh, that was actually kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Something about just a sheet over someone. It's like so scary.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, she's just getting boned hard, bro. He's getting that good day. It's like, dang, he seems to be lasting longer than he usually does.
So, you know, I love these little chats, but
God, the mask looks so good. You should just go back and I think it's 4 or 5. No, actually, the Halloween H2O mask, the worst mask. You should just look it up. It looks so bad. Here, I'll look it up for you. Oh, I can do it on my laptop that I have. Halloween H2O mask. See, that's why I like Lori. She knows that she's in a horror movie now. She's like, I'm figuring it out. Oh man, I want to see the images of it on him.
I love it when she calls me to let me hear her come.
It's what? Dang it! Come on, where's the picture? There it is. Can I get a bigger version?
Great,
Ooh,
yeah.
this looks
Keep me
so
safe,
bad.
Gracie. Keep me safe.
I'm a Chihuahua. I'll keep you safe, Daddy. That's not your dad. I'm your dad.
I'm your new dad.
I need to take a picture of my pets so like everybody can finally see them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody's ever seen them. So this is what the mask looks like in Halloween H2O.
Let me see.
It just looks so much worse. Like the hair is wild.
Yeah.
The eye holes are just a little too big. And they put eyebrows on them. It's like, what are we doing? Terrible. Here we go.
He smiled. What the fuck, man?
I know. He's such a freak.
This is so weird.
So, just a little bit of history behind this movie. John Carpenter was a huge fan of the original Canadian slasher film Black Christmas that was done in 1974 and asked Bob Clark if he could write a sequel to the film and received his permission. Scripts eventually evolved into a separate project inspired by the film. And so, like, when people think of like slashers, like the first slasher, it's like, no, Black Christmas actually was it.
It was the first slasher?
I don't know if it was, no, I mean, like, you have movies like Psycho and stuff like that.
Oh.
So there are more before, but I think when people think of like the idea of slasher, they think of this.
Yeah.
And because it kind of, I don't know, gave all the cliches and everything, but it was actually done just a few years earlier.
Oh, how uncomfortable does that couch look?
Yeah, very uncomfortable.
It looks like it's a wool sweater.
It's like there's no room for you to like sit back.
No.
And it's like, because me, I don't sit normal. Like I can't just sit with my feet on the ground. Great, you pet it. Make sure she doesn't jump off.
Did I pet her too much?
Yeah.
Oh man.
She's gonna fight you the whole time now. Lay down, Grace. I'm being forced. You aren't my dad. You can't force me to lay down. Sorry, that's my Gracie voice. We have the tiniest little chihuahua, so that's what it is.
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, so Deborah Hill, the writer of the film and producer, worked for no salary but a percentage of the profits. As the film grossed in excess of $70 million, this proved to be highly lucrative.
Hell yeah. Smart lady.
And John Carpenter demanded $10,000 to write, produce, direct, and score the film, which was a considerable fee for a director who had only done 2 small movies. He also wanted to be billed above the title, calling it John Carpenter's Halloween. Producer Irwin Yablans, I don't know, agreed as long as the budget didn't exceed $300,000. So that's why it's John Carpenter's Halloween.
Sweet.
And why he makes so much money for every sequel. Because this is the only one he's done. He didn't do the second one.
Oh.
Second one kind of blows, personally.
Hey, Pumpkin. So, you know, Pumpkin at work, I have such a hard time calling her Pumpkin.
Oh, really? I actually...
Like, I know that's like the name she wants to go by, but jeez.
That's not her real name.
It's so hard for me to say. No, her real name is Teresa.
No. Like you can't just say, like, to tell people's names.
Call it out.
You can't just say it out. No, I can't cut that out. Hopefully, I'll have to up my volume on my microphone to make sure that doesn't get out.
Her real address is...
blah, 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 blah. This was voted the 5th scariest film of all time by Entertainment Weekly.
What?
I wonder what that first...
When was that
I don't know.
census taken?
I don't know. I'm just reading trivia, man. And in 2006, this was put into the... was selected in 2006 for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress.
Oh, that's cool.
As being culturally historic and aesthetically significant.
That's cool.
That has movies like Star Wars, Gone with the Wind, and stuff like that in it.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you get in that means...
I know a woman that works at the Library of Congress, and it's her job to restore old films and like preserve them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can you speak with this person? And can you...
We don't really talk anymore.
Can you start and see if I can get that job? Because I love that job. That'd be like the best job ever for me. Here we go. Things about to start getting bonkers. Lori's about to be in the pits of hell. See, they had no budget for lighting, so everything's dark 24/7.
You can look up her. She has a website. I think. She has a group like on Facebook. It's called the Friends of Mostly Lost. Friends of the Mostly Lost.
Oh, really?
They
Cool.
play old films and they get a bunch of film nerds together and try to figure out who the people are in the films, or like information that they've lost over the years about the films, and they all kind of research together.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna actually. This content isn't available right now. But why? Okay, well, I guess you can't do it. It must not be in existence anymore.
Yeah, maybe she's dead.
Ouch.
Nah, she's probably fine.
She's probably fine.
Right, Rachel? You're fine, right? Shout out.
God, you're just gonna keep naming people on this.
Oh,
Just
you don't
kidding.
know her last name.
That's sure. So the film.
You only know where she works and like.
Yeah, just like everything. Maybe I'll bleep it out. I don't know. So the film takes place primarily in the fictional town of Haddonfield, Illinois. Haddonfield, New Jersey is the hometown of screenwriter Deborah Hill. So that's cool, I guess. To achieve the shot of Michael Myers strangling the dog, the trainer on set held the dog in his arms and dropped him naturally. This was shot in slow motion to make it look as if the dog had been killed. God, I did not notice that at all. Oh, you're about to see some crazy stuff here, bro. It's going to be so good. Let's make sure we take our time, though, Lori.
Man, you got to build that suspense.
Got to build that suspense. I wonder how long we've been recording.
Don't know.
Whoop, sorry. We only got a little bit left.
Got the light on.
Here we go.
Oh, cool.
God, he's such an artistic killer.
He put the tombstone on the bed.
Bum, bum, bum. It's like, so you had to discard her body, kill the girl in here.
And he had to carry a tombstone into the house.
Yeah. Like he's got to be exhausted by the end of this. Like, when did he sleep? Does he sleep? And there's your boy Paul. He's so unrecognizable without his glass. Oh, wait, no, that's a different guy. That's not Paul. Bob.
He's just swinging. Oh man!
Dang, couldn't even button up her top. Come on now.
Nice boobs.
I'm dead. Gosh, she crushes. She's so good at this.
The scare meter is all the way.
Here we go. So to make this shot, they used a dimmer so that they could slowly reveal.
Oh shit!
Get ready. Here it comes.
Oh shit!
Wow.
He missed.
Man, it doesn't look as good on this TV as it does on my TV in there. Golly.
Man, he really dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, I know. He really missed. Look, I mean, his arms are probably like shaking from lifting that tombstone. Those things are heavy, man.
Killing all those people.
God, people just cannot open doors from the inside. It's wild.
Maybe it's a safety door. You know, those little handles you put on so kids can't get out.
No, that shouldn't be a thing. I mean, they do have a kid, but the kid would. It's old enough. Dude, come on.
Oh, they put a rake on it.
Oh,
you're never gonna open that.
Dang it!
It's been raked.
Boy Schroed's worst nightmare, a rake. Michael Myers is so slow, though. Come on, dude.
Here's Johnny.
It's like, come on, dude. You can't break down that whole door.
He's stuck.
He's just naturally a little silly at the same time.
Oh,
finally.
Ow.
Great.
Dude, ow.
It's okay. It doesn't cut her or anything. They couldn't afford the blood. It couldn't cut her. God, this is the worst part, though. Like, not of the film, but just like she's screaming for help out and about, and like no one's coming to help you. And there's a car in the background.
Yeah, that's gotta be horrifying.
Stop falling down. Just run like a normal human being. Like this part. Like, how much would this suck? No, Snake. I don't want anything bad to happen to her either.
Like, shut up.
Dude, lady. Like, it's like we ain't falling for these Halloween pranks again.
So is Jamie Lee Curtis in any other Halloween movies?
She's in 2 I think she comes back for Halloween Resurrection. That one blows. I believe. I think I have all the ones you can. And then she's in the 2000. So yeah, she's in Halloween 2, Halloween H2O 20 years later, Halloween Resurrection. That one's like one of the worst movies ever made. Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, which came out in.
That was great.
Tommy, open up the goddamn door, bruv. Okay. I'm watching my pictures, though.
Stop playing Fortnite. Get your fucking ass down here.
Yeah, come on, dude. What are we doing here?
It's taking a sweet ass fucking time, Tommy.
Shut up about the boogeyman. Come on. So on the 25th anniversary disc, which I think we have I think this is the 35th. John Carpenter states that the original title sequence was to show a long shot of a sidewalk ending with a Halloween mask on the floor. The idea was dropped and the more iconic title sequence of a jack-o'-lantern was used.
Oh, cool.
I mean, either one. That would have been pretty cool, but the jack-o'-lantern's the best.
Yeah.
Because they get to start every movie with a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah,
and it's
cool.
always, anytime there's a new Halloween movie, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to see what that jack-o'-lantern do.
She's getting, what are those called? Those fucking...
the knitting needle.
Yeah, knitting needle. Man, she got him good.
Yeah, that would have killed anybody. Right. I love it. She grabs the knife. This is great. This is when anybody. She drops it. Anybody. This is when Gary and Steve from the Cabin in the Woods, like, make some electricity come onto the knife.
So he's dead now. Story over.
Yep, that's it. Game over, man.
Phew.
Game over, man.
Game over.
Anybody that is listening and watching, never drop your weapon. It's like, come on, dude. Like, what if... Oh, God, it's so frustrating. She does it like 5 times during the movie, too. So Jamie Lee Curtis said in interviews that William Shatner was initially not happy his likeness was used to be the mask of
that's
this demonic and hideous serial creature. She also said Mike Myers, the Canadian comedian from Saturday Night Live and, Austin Powers and stuff.
He didn't like it either.
Yeah, he's not happy there's a serial killer who has the same name as he does. It's like, dude, I
why don't you go by Mike?
Yeah, right?
Why should I change? He's the one that sucks.
You call him Mike Myers, not me. And I guess William Shatner did not find out until years later that a mask bearing his likeness was used to make Michael Myers' mask. He sued for past royalties. They settled out of court, apparently.
Oh, that's so dumb.
But Shatner donated the settlement to charity. Ironically, the case could have been easily dismissed as the mask was a likeness of Captain Kirk, to which Shatner does not own the rights.
Oh, hell.
Go. Everything. We're going to take a little walk. Was it the boogeyman? It's like, dude, shut up with the boogeyman.
At this point, you're like, yes, it's the boogeyman. Let's go.
But it's leading to like the final words of the movie, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's obviously right behind you.
Oh, shit.
Must have missed any important like parts of your neck, I guess, you know. But you can't kill the boogeyman.
Yeah. Maybe she just got the meat.
Yeah.
The neck meat.
Oh, man, because we have the volume so low, we didn't hear Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult, which is where Lori and Annie, whenever they're in the car smoking weed.
Oh, cool.
It's like a very popular thing for the film.
Stuck in the closet.
It's the popular closet scene, which I'm excited for you to see for the first time.
Oh, my God.
It's great. It's a little janky, but it's also just like, I don't know, it's terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it, I can't open these.
Oh, man, how do doors work?
These are so hard to open. I can't believe it.
Well, she tied it up.
Yeah, she tied it up. It's like the worst place to hide, though, dude.
Oh,
you gotta hide where you can escape.
Man, that door is coming down.
He's pulling an Ultimate Warrior. Oh, there's a little
Dude,
bit of
he
blood on her
literally
hand.
just punched through a solid door.
Don't
There
worry,
you
he's going to
go.
punch. Shrieks. I thought he said Shrek for a second. So great. The
That's
light turns
better.
on. It's so good.
So many wire hangers. Oh, that's my nightmare.
Wire hangers?
Yes.
Yeah,
I hate
whip.
wire hangers.
Yeah. Here we go. But hey, you may want to go back to him because it might help you in
situations such as this.
God. It's like I know it's right now.
You know who? Oh, I don't.
Yeah, make sure you drop the wire hanger. Oh, here you can grab the knife.
Yeah, but drop the knife too.
But at least she uses it. Oof.
Ow.
God, you just gotta keep stabbing, dude.
You're not done.
It's like, man, you gotta know
She
at this
stabbed
point.
him once.
Yeah.
It's like, phew.
Dude, you gotta hop on top and just like,
Yeah, you gotta get stabby.
That's what I like about Halloween Ends. It's so crazy. I won't tell you what happens, but the way that they dispose of Michael Myers is insane. You should, like, I don't know, just over the next week, you should watch Halloween 2018. Now that you've seen this,
Yeah.
Halloween I have Halloween and Halloween Kills if you need to borrow them. But I think they're all on Max or Peacock.
Heck yeah. I'll check them out.
You may think
I watched one of these movies on Halloween one year, like in the 90s. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been like. I want to say Jamie Lee Curtis was in that one.
So it was either this one, the second one, or H2O then?
It was a newer one.
Oh, it's probably H2O.
Yeah.
That one rolls. That was written by Kevin Williamson, who wrote Scream.
Oh, cool.
So that's why there's like young, like that's why you have Michelle Williams in it because he also did Dawson's Creek, and it's got Josh Hartnett in it, and
oh, so handsome.
Yeah, he always has the messiest hair in all his movies. Until now that he's an adult, he's like an Oppenheimer. He's in one of the Black Mirrors, and he's got very nice hair.
Oh, he's grown.
Here we go. This boy been watching WWF and WWE, just pulling an Undertaker, just popping up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey kids, want some candy?
He's got the trench coat.
Oh God, Pleasance is so funny. He's like,
Is
ooh,
it smile again?
There's terror. I better go in.
Michael.
I think he would have went in either way. He's just wanting to shoot somebody. He's like, I got my gun. I haven't got to shoot yet. I'm ready to go.
Dun.
Dun, dun. Dun, dun. I'm doing the wrong
It'd be cool
sound.
if when he did set up, he had the Undertaker
Yeah.
sound.
He like raises his hands, lightning shoot out of the sky.
Yeah.
God. He's like, well, surely she has the knife, so I have to choke her. I couldn't just pick up my knife. Oh, wait, no, she dropped it. I could have stabbed her easily.
Oh, no.
You get to see his face.
Oh, no.
He's just a guy.
Just a dude. Huh.
Just a guy that's been stabbed in the eye.
He's not like grossly misfigured or anything.
He gets misfigured. He gets disfigured later. It's like, yes.
Yes.
I got to shoot somebody. I'm so happy. Boop.
Shoot him again.
Thuds. Iconic. And
Yeah, he tries to shoot at nothing.
Yeah. It just
checking to make sure there's no more bullets.
Reloads his gun to start shooting in the house for no reason. Oh, and here's why we said boogeyman so much. Is that the boogeyman? Here we go. Yeah. Matter of fact, it was.
As a matter of fact,
It was. I love how pleasant. I mean, most of this movie, he's just walking around, just like making faces, and he's finally like, "Yeah, I get to shoot a gun." Bum bum bum.
No, he's gone.
The cool thing about Halloween Kills is it cuts back to this time. Like you see, like the cops trying to find him. Like after this moment, it's really cool.
Jeez.
Though Halloween 2, it's erased by the 2018 film and stuff, but like it essentially takes place, I think, exactly after this. I can't remember.
What's with Doc?
And here we go. We see all the places that there were murders. It's great. All the attacks, all the knives. Wait, why is that knife still there? Did he have multiple knives? I guess so.
Yeah, there's.
And then you hear the breathing of Michael Myers. It's so good.
Holy shit.
What I like about it is like this is all regular houses, regular rooms. It's like it could happen. It could happen anywhere, anyone.
No one is safe.
It's like you're never safe. Like none of it took place in this creepy house, except at the beginning. Dun, 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 dun. And that's Halloween. So what'd you think, bro?
That was cool.
Should we do categories for this? I guess we should. We won't do a double feature because I didn't really think of one. My double feature would just be any of the other Halloweens.
Yeah.
Which actually, I'll give you my ranking real quick. The ones that are worth watching: Halloween 1, 3's interesting. It's completely different. There is no Michael Myers. They planned on just doing every Halloween movie was just going to be a different like story, like creepy story. But no one liked it. But now it's like a very popular cult film. But
oh, interesting.
I don't know. I watched it and I was like, I don't get it. The masks are cool and stuff. So Halloween 1, 3, 4 is pretty good. I can't remember 5. The rest of them are bad except for H2O. Resurrection's ridiculous. God, you should watch that one. Just get Blitz and just watch it. The first Rob Zombie one I didn't like. I just thought it was bad, personally. Okay. The second one is wild. Like there's like he's seeing his mother. He's seeing like she's like riding on a white horse and stuff like that. It's very, very artsy and nothing like we've seen. I actually loved it. I thought it was wild. And then I like the 18 one. Kills is all right. Halloween Ends, which a lot of people don't like because you don't even see Michael Myers until like 44 minutes in.
Wow.
And it doesn't fully make sense.
Does it have to though?
Well, I guess it was because Kills was filmed before COVID. Ends comes out like towards the end of COVID. So I guess COVID happened in that time. And I guess like Michael just was like, well, there's COVID. I better not go out anywhere.
Social distance.
But there's a lot of stuff I really liked in Ends. It's new. And at that point, like I watched all the Halloween movies and I was like, I could use something new. And it was new and kind of crazy. That's it. So we're going to do we'll just do the one category. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the fine. It's where we tell you what we liked about the movie, which is the good, like scene, character, whatever. The bad is, what we didn't like. What didn't age well is the ugly, and the fine is what did age well. So what you got for the good? You're just like, I don't know. I just watched it. I haven't processed it.
It was super cool. Like, no, the music was fucking great.
The music rules. I like the idea of him being a shape, something you don't ever quite get a good glimpse of until like an hour and 15 minutes in. Yeah,
that's spooky.
It's good. The bad. What didn't you like?
I don't know, man. Maybe just.
It's tough. I know, putting you on the spot right after watching. There really isn't.
I guess I mean, this is the first one, but like, just not as much blood as I'd like.
Yeah.
To see.
You want blood in your horror movies?
I need a little bit.
For me, the bad is, I don't know. These boys just don't know how to please a woman, Just take 5 seconds. She might have thought it was fantastic, but it wasn't. No, I don't know. I don't know. There's really not there's not a lot of bad in it. I kind of like the whole thing. The ugly. What do you got for the ugly? What's something that didn't age well? There's something
Cigarettes.
I could. Yeah, that's true. Shouldn't
Don't smoke kids.
Don't smoke kids. My bad. This was gonna be a bad, but I'm just gonna put it as something that aged well. The leading horror, the Scream Queen, Laurie, drops her freaking weapons too many times in the span of like 5 minutes. And it's like, dude, you should have learned to not drop a knife or a weapon. What aged well? What do you think aged well?
Knitting needles.
Knitting needles.
Getting stabbed with a knitting. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Cool.
They should make like a movie called The Grandma. And it's just like she goes around stabbing.
The knitter.
They did make a movie called Ma, which was kind of crazy. What I think aged well was just, I don't know, slasher, right? Like,
hell yeah.
They're good then. I still love a good slasher movie if they make a good one. Yeah. So I guess that's the end of the episode. That was our first commentary. Let us know if you like this. If we ever started doing a Patreon, this is something I want to do where we just do commentary for movies. We do like maybe 2 a month, 3 a month. Give us a week off because we do have full-time jobs and we can't record 2 episodes every week.
Yeah.
But that will be way later down the road though. We'll have to have quite a following, maybe in like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But let us know if you like this commentary. I'd like to thank Joey Prosser for producing
Thanks, Joey.
our music. It's he's just a young John Carpenter just making beats and creepy noises and stuff, because our intro is kind of creepy. It's perfect for the Halloween season.
Hell yeah.
You can follow him on X at Mr. Joey Prosser. And if you want to follow us on other platforms, or if you want to listen to us on different streaming services, like, instead of Spotify, you want to do it on Apple Podcasts, you want to do it on Overcast, you want to do it on Pocket Cast, whatever, go to our link tree. It's linktree/We Recommend Podcasts. You can go, it's the quickest way to get to anything that you want to follow us on until we get a website, which will eventually happen as soon as Jason finishes a degree.
And come to Jesse's house.
No, don't. No, but also tell everybody that you know about this podcast. If you know someone that listens to podcasts, be like, yo, the We Recommend a movie podcast. Like, you should listen to them. They're fun. It's just two guys hanging out, talking about movies. We're funny, sometimes. Sometimes we have some good facts about movies, and sometimes it's just fun to listen to people talk about a movie that you know and love. There's just nothing better than that to me personally.
That's fun.
So yeah, do all those things that I just said. I can't remember everything I said. And thank you for joining us. This has been the We Recommend Podcast. I'm Jesse.
I'm Jason.
See you next week, which we'll be doing Long Kiss Goodnight.
Ooh, smooches.
Right? Yes. All right. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.